Hopefully the weather gets not warmer here. It's been so cold and snowy. It's not good for my bike. Look at it, it's -12. Oh my gosh. Snow squalls when? Wow, tomorrow, more snow tomorrow. And wow, -12, -9, -5, -11, -8, -7. At least the snow looks like it's going to maybe diminish after tomorrow. And it's only a 60% chance, but it looks like we'll get some snow tomorrow, and it was snowing last night. Pretty good. Hopefully less winds too as we go into February. I used to live down here in London. Look at, ooh, London's getting some stuff today. Yeah, I used to live down in London, and I love the time I lived down there. So don't get me wrong, but now I live up here, Port Elgin. Moved here a while back, 2016, I think it was. Southampton, Port Elgin. I even went down to Teeswater for 6 months. Been to Walkerton, been to Tiverton, or Kincardine, been through Tiverton, obviously. Owen Sound, Meaford. Got to know the Blue Mountains and the fish ladder in, I can't remember the place, but anyways, Hanover, been there to the casino and everything. Walkerton, yeah, been all formally dressed over at that courthouse over there. Uh, Shelburne, Barry, been up there, been up to Penetanguishene even. Did I spent 4 months up in Penetanguishene, right on the water up there. Up in Penetanguishene. And yeah, I even went to the Georgian Bay Hospital, or actually I think that yeah, the Midland Hospital. We got a little activity over here. Ooh, some dark activity. What's that mean? Ooh, some really dense pockets of snow moving through some areas. This one is like a nice light squall of a storm with some light to moderate, even to almost heavy snowfall in some areas throughout London, Middlesex, up and down. Kitchener even's getting tagged. Got one going across 400, Highway 400 up there. Not even close to Peterborough. Won't hit Peterborough, but sort of south west of Peterborough. Anyways, what about the whole Canada and United States in general? New York and Pennsylvania and all that looks like they're getting some snow today. Pennsylvania for sure, and West Virginia is getting snowed out today. Minneapolis, Minnesota, getting some light to moderate to heavy. Well, mostly light. It looks like Minneapolis. You got some rain going on in the Dakotas, and you got some. Well, it looks like it might be even that sleet or ice rain, or what do they call it? Freezing rain and things like that. Winnipeg is getting, it's going down from Winnipeg all the way down to Minnesota. You got Calgary, you got Edmonton, freezing rain in Edmonton and whatnot, all the way down to Montana, North Dakota, the Dakotas, and New Mexico's getting a little rain. It looks like. Well, California looks really nice and clear though. Everywhere else looks really nice and clear, from Tennessee inward down to Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia. Florida looks nice and clear today from here, but let's go. Yeah, oh, down to the Bahamas, they look like they're getting some rainfall today. Going to be at 5:50, 6:30, 7 later on in the evening. Getting some rainfall down there. But Florida looks relatively clear, as it always is in the winter. Usually, as we've seen, we just had that tornado in Kentucky during December. And they say there's a certain tornado season or whatnot, but that's rare. You don't see it much in December, but they say that. But some of the worst ones are in December and November and whatnot. Back to my location. -12 feels like -19. -20 degrees Celsius. with an 18 kilometer hour wind, 62% humidity. So when you go outside, it really nips at your skin really good. That water freezing of the air and whatnot. Wind gusts up to 28 kilometers an hour. So sunrise was at 7:53 a.m. this morning. Sunset was at 5:22 p.m. Fires rage in the dead of winter on the West Coast. Wow. Fires in the winter?
We start this force of nature extended off in California, where evacuations were forced as strong winds spread flames across 607 hectares on Saturday. The blaze, which is named the Colorado Fire, reportedly began at 5 p.m. on Friday and was 5% contained at the time. Ice cover is ticking up as temperatures cool around Lake Michigan. Heading into the new year, the lake's ice coverage was slightly above average, but with the cold conditions in Chicago they've experienced lately, the lake is sitting pretty close to its seasonal average already. Usually this doesn't happen until mid-February. A winter storm warning was in effect for parts of southeastern Virginia and northeastern North Carolina through Saturday morning. Freezing rain and black ice sent cars and trucks spinning out of control. You can see right here that truck in the ditch. Forecasters say 7 to 16 centimeters of ice was expected. Speaking of ice, we head to Long Island now, where the National Weather Service said that the town was left frozen. Temperatures were 10 to 15 degrees below normal on Friday.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen ice like that in some years. But I've experienced ice like that where the whole trees are covered in ice. It's crazy. And that's when the power goes out and all that. Actually, we've had a couple of weather events where the power's been knocked out. Stunning ice volcano captured on Lake Superior. I'm off of Lake Huron. Lake Superior, that's the greatest one of the
2 kids, no tricks.
It's the greatest lake of the Great Lakes when it comes to its size. The most superior in its size and all that. Big delivery.
We have make a move.
Ice building up in peaks along a frozen shore of Lake Superior has created what appears to be a volcano spouting water. What do you think about that? Snowfall risk. Be prepared. That is the 3-day severe weather outlook. My area and many others. The original search engine. See where it takes you. Location, location, location is everything when it comes to forecasting weather. McDonald's. Weather Network app. With the precise location. So everything's up to date with your location no matter where you are. You don't have to touch it. Keep you up to date on the app with the weather.
Both around location sharing and tracking permissions across apps and websites. And we're getting a lot of questions from our users who want to know, who are confused, and they want to know, how do I know what location permission to give? How does that link with advertising when using the Weather Network app? So Chris, I was wondering if you can provide some insight around that and how that links to weather.
Yeah, well, with weather, I mean, more precise equals more accurate. So when people share their location with us, it means we can get them the right forecast for where they are, and not just the forecast, but the alerts, like the watches and warnings that keep people safe. And, the other thing I'd say is that with iOS 14, approximate is actually really far off. It can be up to 16 kilometers away from where a device is, which, at best means someone could be getting the wrong forecast for a different city, but at worst, it puts someone in a different climate zone, like the middle of a lake or the top of a mountain. So you really need precise location to get accurate weather.
That's interesting. So you're saying that real-time accurate weather and warnings cannot be received if you only know a city location, but not precise location.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Okay, that's interesting. And with